Hey everyone, this is James Quilty, and I'm putting this video together because some of you had some questions about the offer that I had posted in the Hack MLM group, and so I kind of wanted to go over it with you, and I also wanted to kind of walk you through the framework that I was using that I had learned years previously when I was a personal trainer and had my own personal training business. And I cannot take credit for this. I learned this from Joel Marion, which if you don't know who he was, and here's the offer right here. Let me just pull it up really, just give you a backstory. Here's Joel Marion. Joel Marion was a grand champion for the EAS Body for Life Transformation Challenge. And if you don't know anything about that, that was the transformation challenge that was put together by Bill Phillips. And at the time, he was the owner and CEO of EAS, Experimental Applied Sciences, and it was a supplement company. And Bill Phillips he's a phenomenal marketer. Well, he had put that transformation program together. This was back in 2007 when it first launched. And it was all about getting people to start, making healthy choices. It was a way to bring what he had, the principles that he had learned in his bodybuilding days, mainstream and to the average person. But it was a giant lead magnet for him to get people in to buy his supplements, which was EAS supplements. And Joel was one of the champions that actually won. All right, and so after he had won, he took those earnings and then he started getting into the digital marketing space. He started writing diet manuals and diet programs. And if you know anything about what Russell Brunson talks about, back in the day when they would do launches, well, when I was starting my fitness training business, this is when Joel was actually a part of that, and he was doing launches with his diet manual. And one of his programs that I had purchased that he had, let me see if I can pull this up for you, was here it is. Right here, the Extreme Fat Loss Diet, and it was a 25-day program for rapid fat loss. Now, what was amazing, and this is the framework that I kind of wanted to walk you guys through, was his main business and his main revenue source was supplements. But most people are not going to buy supplements right off the bat. They're just not. They're just naturally skeptical because of just the environment that we're in. And plus, you cannot make medical claims, right? Which is why Pruvit is so strict on their guidelines, and you have to run things through compliance and make sure that they're protecting themselves and you. But this was the framework that Joel used that he ended up making millions. What he would do is he actually just wrote a diet plan, and that's what this Extreme Fat Loss Diet was. And he would walk through this manual. He had a lead magnet, right? And here was the funnel. He had a lead magnet. It would lead into the sales page, which sold his diet program with a few extra bonuses. All right, and the manual itself just walks you through what you would do for 25 days to get rapid fat loss, right? And he sold that for about $47. Now the first upsell was, instead of having to figure it out for yourself, you'll get exact meal plans, day by day, meal by meal, so you don't have to think about it. All right, so he'd upsell you on the meal plans. And then the second OTO was workouts. Okay, so he'd give you the exact workouts that you would do during those 25 days. And then his final OTO, which was a continuity program for his he called it his VIP access, where he would just continually, for a monthly fee, he would give you additional meal plans and workouts, each and every month. All right. Now, the cool thing was, like I said, his business was on the back end, which was supplements. So I'm not going to go through this whole manual. It's about 60, 72 pages. But if you go down here to the bottom, look, right here. Here was his link to take you to the supplements, because he had supplements that were included in his program. And it was amazing. And the two supplements that he was selling was a protein powder and branched chain amino acids. All right. And so he had this integrated into the program. So there was no talk of supplements at all. There was no, claims that if you take this pill, you're going to lose whatever. No, here was a program that he was selling, and it was all about the program, because programs are okay, and programs, according to the FTC, is not, you making unsubstantiated claims. You're not making medical claims or anything, like that. So this was kind of like the framework that I was, kind of going off of when I put my offer together. And let me go ahead and pull up my offer. So if you see right here, so if somebody was going to get the 5-day experience, you get the 10-day rapid, a meltdown, the 17 cheat foods, and then the adrenaline abs, training system, which is a bunch of just ab workouts, right? And then if they upgraded to a regular customer, which is the $130 package, these were the things that they would get, with it. Now, the way that I just threw this up here to see what people thought of the offers. Now, I would not sell this, and I know that Stephanie had mentioned you got to run this through compliance to make sure that it was okay, because right here, this 10-day rapid meltdown blueprint, you'll lose up to 13 pounds in 10 days. Now, this is a program that I used with my training clients, but this would have nothing to do with Prove It. And I know where she was going, and obviously if I was saying, hey, buy this and you're going to get this, and and you can lose weight along with this, that would be a little bit sketchy, and I totally understand where she's coming from. And that would not be kosher, especially with the guidelines and the rules that we have today. But what I would do and how I would structure this, and I hope this gives you guys some ideas too, is I would be using like one of these as a lead magnet, and then once they would opt in, if they actually purchase a 5-day experience, these would be the bonuses that would go along with it. But I would include this as part of a program. And now I just happen to have fat loss because I'm a personal trainer. I know that's what a lot of people are looking for, and that's just my background. And that was just kind of what I defaulted to. But you don't have to use fat loss. You could use something else. And I hope this kind of gives you some ideas. And I want to kind of pull up Prove It. That's not it. Oh, where was it? Where is it? Oh my goodness. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Okay. Now this is straight off of your back office. All right. So these are the things that Keto OS Max does, or the Keto OS, the natural ketones. They offer greater bioavailability, which means that you have the body will actually absorb it a lot better, so you get more of the nutrients, right? You get enhanced energy, favorable fat loss, right? But one of the most important things is you get focus, and then you also get rapid repair, which is recovery, which is huge, because if you don't recover, you're not going to, seeing any results. So you could actually put together, and it's really simple. You just do a little research on the the internet. You could put together a program about enhanced energy. 5 biohacks to increase your energy. While you're at 40 years old, or something like that, right? Or entrepreneurs that really need to focus and really want to crush it and 10x their business. Here's 5 hacks to get you to increase your focus, right? It has nothing to do with Prove It, has nothing to do with fat loss, so you're covered, Prove It is covered, but within that program that you put together, or that free lead magnet or whatever, one of the hacks is going to be, ketones, right? And then that's how you would introduce your 5-day experience, and then you'd upsell them, as a product customer. So that was the thought process behind my offer and where I was going, and the framework that I learned from Joel years ago, back in 2007. And so I hope that kind of sparks some ideas in your head when you're trying to move this out into the marketplace. I would not recommend, anyway, I would say never, but I would never recommend you going immediately with product, because it has the appearance that, oh, well, you're trying to push this and you're saying that you could do this, even if that's not your intention. It's just because of the environment that we're working in. You want to protect yourself, and you want to protect, Prove It. So you always have the product on the back end. Remember the framework that I just went over with Joel. Your product will be on the back end, and you're always selling on the front end whatever program that you have. And right here, straight from Prove It, fierce focus, better bioavailability, enhanced energy, rapid repair. You could always put together, some sort of program for biohacking energy, biohacking recovery, biohacking focus. Biohacking is just, it's one of those buzzwords that's going to get you a lot of exposure. You use that, and then on the back end, inside that program, you are going to be suggesting, hey, these are the supplements that are really going to help to enhance, this program. And then you have, Keto OS, or, the Keto Cream for your coffee, and that sort of stuff. And so, I hope that that helps all of you, and I hope that kind of answers any more of your questions. If you do have any more questions, just let me know. If you would like some, I have no problems being in the our Prove It family. So if you like some ideas, I can send some of these to you. Just go ahead and reach out to me in the group, or hit me up on Messenger or Facebook, and I will definitely get back to you. All right. So you guys have an awesome day. Go ahead and crush it, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.